Interrupt them.
You're listening to On the Go with Tiffany Patton. You're linked to Love, Life, and Liberty right here on iHeartRadio, and I have the man of the hour for tonight at Girl Hold My Hand. It is relationship guru, specialist. I don't know what to call you really, because you have helped so many women over the years. It's been a while since we've last talked, and you have grown exponentially as a person, as a speaker, motivator, and a coach. Tony Gaskin, he is here in the building. Now, you gave away all the stuff that guys tell you not to say. When did you, I heard a little bit in there, but when did you say, you know what, it's time to help my sisters for real? Not just feed them game, but tell them truly what's going on so they can have successful relationships.
Right. It really happened. It started at 23, but then it really happened when I was 25, because that's when I really grew into everything that I am as a man. I really made a decision. And it was at that point, and that probably was 2009. I went and exposed myself on Oprah and Tyra Banks and 700 Club, just telling different portions of my story that I could have taken to the grave, but I had to expose it. And it was then that, you know, God just gave me the strength. And I started praying every day, double my wisdom, double my faith, double my courage. And He gave it to me. And I just had to share it. I lost friends. Of course, every guy online hate me. But I feel like I needed to be a voice to try to level the playing field so that we can cultivate healthy and real relationships.
How important do you feel having a true relationship with God is for not only women, but men to have true, real, God-given relationships? How important is that, even in business?
Right. To be honest with you, I just don't think you're living if you don't have a relationship with God. Like, I know the atheists going to be mad, the Pan-Africans, you know, all these people with all these different things. But for me, getting to know God through the Holy Bible, through Jesus Christ, it literally changed my life. And the reason being is because it gave me structure. It gave me some guidelines. Because if you don't know that it's wrong to cheat on your wife, then you're going to give into that nature, because it's natural. You know, that is a natural feeling that you feel every day is lust. You know, and God put that in us to replenish the earth. If it wasn't very strong, then the human race would cease to exist. Right. So you have to be renewed by Christ in order to be able to channel that and only share that love with your wife.
That's right.
And without my fear of God. Because I don't really fear my wife, and I don't fear losing my wife. Because it's not that she's the only amazing woman. You know, any woman God made can be an amazing woman. I fear God. I fear losing His favor. I fear losing His grace, His mercy. And that's what keeps me.
So what advice would you give to someone single who is out here and struggling and hearing all of the things like, well, you know, there's no good man, or, you know, why get married because X, Y, Z, because of all of the statistics that they hear? What do you say to that individual?
It's all lies. You know, it's all lies from the enemy, from the adversary who has dominion on earth. And it's all to trick you and to trap you, to keep you in bondage, in your mind, in your spirit, in your heart. And you have to find those few examples that have broken the mold and showed you that real love exists. Find those examples and hold on to them. Hear their story, read their books, study it. And know that you can have that and believe it.
Last question. Give a tip to the person who wants to truly understand self-love to get themselves prepared for that dynamic relationship, be it male or female.
It is really going to take some deep, self-reflection. You're really going to have to evaluate every influence in your life. Every song you listen to, every television show you watch, every person you talk to. And you have to see, what is this depositing into my life and how is it showing up in my life? What's being sold, what's being reaped. And you have to evaluate inside and out, every single thing. And then do what you know is right. Because we all know. We know who we should and shouldn't be talking to, what we should and shouldn't be watching. But self-love, I say self-love is the only love that should hurt. And what I mean by hurt is it is painful because it is rooted in discipline. And it is painful not watching Housewives when all your coworkers watching Housewives. It's painful not having sex when every person you meet want to jump right in the bed. It's painful, buffeting your mind and your body. So that is when you will feel some pain, which really is discomfort, because you're getting out your comfort zone and you're getting into an effective zone, and then your comfort zone will become your effective zone.
That's good. That's good. You've heard it here from the coach, the person who just truly, I think what makes him so effective is because he truly submitted himself to God. And now he is able to help the world. I thank you so much. Exclusive with Mr. Tony Gaskins. You've been listening to On the Go with Tiffany Patton right here on iHeartRadio.